How are you, everyone? Hello. Okay, I'm doing fine, Alhamdulillah. How are you guys? Hope you guys are doing fine. Sorry, I was late for like 2-3 minutes. It is the problem. The problem, sometimes time management. So, although I'm good in time management, but sometimes, anyhow. Okay. Is there any Sultan? Why you cannot hear me? Sultan, check your speaker. Replug because others can hear me. Still, it's the same. You cannot hear me, Sultan. Others can confirm whether my voice is clear. Can anyone? Muhammad Al Bogami. Okay. So, Sultan, maybe you have a problem with your speaker. Please recheck your speaker. Okay. 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 Let's start from chapter number 3, week number 3. So, how many students we have so far? 16 participants so far. Okay. We'll wait like for 1 more minute and then we will start. Okay. We will wait for the other students if they, maybe some students are on the way to join us maybe. So we will give them like 1 more minute and then we will start. Okay, Bushra. We will start now. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, you guys have any issue in the last two lectures in the last week? So, meanwhile, if you have any questions, so you can ask me through my email. However, some students, they are sending me an email, but without showing their ID. ID means I don't know actually which student belongs to which section. Okay, so whenever you want to send me an email, you want to contact me through any source, so please make sure that you are mentioning at least the course name or the course code. Okay, for example, like for this B207A, any students wants to contact from me, so he or she should say that I am Mr. Muhammad. Let's say I am Mr. Muhammad. Okay, from B207A, section number this, and then my inquiry is this. Okay, so I mean it will be easier for me. Different sections, so it's me uh, to to differentiate. Anyhow, let's start. Okay, uh, title. I will minimize this window. Okay, focusing on offering, segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Okay, uh, this is the pure marketing uh, terminologies, offerings, segment, targeting, and positioning. So we will be able to discuss, inshallah, in this class what are offerings, segmentation, offering segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Focusing on offering. Learning outcomes of that at the end of this session, you should be able to understand the process of segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Okay, guys, I did not confirm whether you can see the slides, right? Can anyone confirm? Okay, because when I minimize the chat bar, I started to feel like that maybe there is an inquiry. So anyhow, learning outcome for this chapter includes that at the end of this session, you should be able to by the end of this lecture, at least you should know that what did you learn. For example, to understand the process of segmentation, okay, targeting and positioning, choose between segmentation variables and targeting strategies, okay. So these are the learning outcomes of this chapter. We will discuss now. Okay, so let's start from segmentation and targeting. Segmentation and targeting. If I can minimize this window. Anyhow, I need to minimize. Okay, why segmentation? Okay, what is segmentation? Why segmentation? Okay, why segmentation? Segmentation, the word segmentation is basically are utilized by the organizations. Okay, most likely in marketing perspectives, since this chapter is about these are marketing terminologies. So marketing perspectives, they are talking about marketing perspectives. Yani something is in their mind. What is it? This is basically a marketing. So marketing perspectives, what are segmentations? Segmentations are basically the divisions of what? When we say marketing perspectives. Okay, so in marketing perspectives, there are two types of mainly stakeholders. Who are those stakeholders? Either they should be customers, or either they should be the service provider, okay, or let's say the producer. So basically the seller and the buyer. Okay, so two types of stakeholders in marketing perspectives. When we say segmentation, so segmentation basically it's a division. Okay, this terminology or this word is used basically the organizations to divide the customers. For example, uh, customers customers A, yani for example these are customers, okay. For example, customers age from 10 to 20. This is one segmentation. Other segmentation, for example, 21 to 25. This is another segmentation. From 26 to 30 years of age. This is another segmentation. So this is just an example I'm giving you. Why segmentation? Because why segmentation? Because segmenting a market enables an organizations to choose how best to direct their efforts. Okay, because they are unlikely to be able to meet every group's needs. Targeting involves okay, let me discuss this segmentation first. Segmenting a market enables an organization, meaning when like simply the sellers or the organizations, okay. Segmenting a market enables, meaning that this process, basically the segmentation process, are enabling the organizations, are it's basically providing an opportunity or enabling the market to choose how best to direct their efforts. For example, uh, let's say um, I am a die-hard fan of product A. I am a die-hard uh, uh, customer, okay, of product A. But I, for example, the companies cannot segment me. For example, they cannot divide me where exactly I am, okay, meaning that they cannot target me. So basically, the companies are dividing people, such as the companies, different companies, they are manufacturing diapers. Okay, even in diapers there are segmentations. For example, diaper age 0 to 6 months, or let's say size number 1. Size number 1 is size number diaper size number 1 is starting from 0 to 6 months. Let's say size number 2, okay, size number 2 is from 7 months to 12 months. Basically this is a segmentation, meaning that this division is from the organizations. They are the ones who divide us, who segment us. And if you look at this, segmenting a market enables an organizations to choose how best to direct their efforts. Okay, how best to direct their efforts, because they are unlikely to be able to meet every group's need, meaning that this is also in favor of them, okay, to divide this market. For example, all group all age all segmented, or all individuals from 0 to 6 months are in this group, meaning that they divide you, they segment, they did this segmentation, okay. uh, let me take an opinion. Any question, guys? You guys are clear? Okay, so segmentation is basically division. Okay, like I, for example, I divide you, I divide you guys, okay, in different groups. So these groups are basically segmentation. Okay, if you look at this, targeting involves, okay, targeting involves deciding which customer segments to serve, meaning why you are conducting this process, segmentation. The second process after segmentation is basically or you can say that why you need to do a segmentation process, because you want to target someone. Okay, so either it could be an antecedent, or either it could be an consequences, yani before or after. For example, you segmented a market. Why? Because your aim is to target customer. So for example, you want to target or you want to target a market Why you want to target our? Because you want to do the segmentation process. So sometimes it could be an antecedent, and sometimes it could be an conclusion, or you can say the final. So targeting involves deciding which customer segments to serve. One moment, guys. Let me write some notes. Okay. 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 The last part, an offering is then positioned to appeal to the chosen target segments in a way that will distinguish it from competitors. Its positioning. Positioned. Positioning. Position is something that where the product or the service is basically is exist. We call them a position. Okay. For example, you have an image in your mind of about some product. You can say that this product is good. This product is not good. I like this product. I don't like this product. This liking and disliking basically meaning that something is installed in your mind. Based on this installation process, you give your opinion. So this opinion is basically is your position. This is individual case, but collectively, what is position? Okay, when most of the people say that this product has these qualities, and based on these qualities and functions, this product has this product should be in this position. Okay, so basically an offering is then positioned to appeal to the chosen target segments in a way that will distinguish it from competitors. My position is something, it could be a positive, it could be a negative. Okay, for example, a position, a product with less good qualities, comparatively a product with having a lot of good qualities, meaning two products, same products, one with good qualities, the other is with not good qualities. Okay, I'm using very simple language. Other one is with good qualities, the other is not with good qualities. So basically both the products or services have a position. One is with good position, the other is with low good position. So an offering is then positioned to appeal to the chosen target segments in a way that will distinguish it from competitors. Why you say that one is good product, the other is not a good product? Because, for example, when you say this product is not good, based on what? Based on competitors offering. Yani you have two options. You will go and you will buy one. Okay, why? Because you choose the best one for you. You choose the best one, meaning that you have the ability or you have the capability to distinguish among the competitors. So who are the competitors? For example, company A, B, C, or let's say product A, B, C. You are going to buy product B, avoiding product A and product C, meaning that these two, A and C, are the competitors of this B. And you have the capability to distinguish between the competitors. So an offering, offering, what is an offering? Offering is the long form of, let's say, offer. What is offer? Meaning that the company, the organizations, when they are selling something, meaning that they are offering something. Okay, and for example, when you visit this malls or any hypermarket, sometimes you see are the khas, okay, a special offer. When we say there is a sale, what sale? It's not sale, it's basically offer, special offer. Okay, there is a sale on fla fla fla. No, sale is everywhere. It's, of course, it's a sale, but when we say there is a special sale, what is special sale? Special sale is not a word that is existing. Special sale in a marketing terminology, it's not a word that should be exist. Anyhow, I'm not the guru of marketing, I'm just a student of marketing. So let's say an offering is then positioned to appeal to the chosen target segments in a way that will distinguish it from competitors, and it's called positioning. Is this clear, guys? I took time because okay, because mostly in the next slide this will be repetition, so that's why I took a lot of time on this first slide. So when the base is strong, automatically the I mean if the foundation is good, the foundation is strong, the whole building will be strong. Okay. Okay. The second is market. What is market? So guys, if you have any questions, so you can raise the hand so that I can understand. Okay. Okay. What is market? Okay, marketing and market. Okay, so market. A market has been defined as a group of people who, as consumers or as part of organizations, need and have the ability, willingness, and authority to purchase products in a product class. Okay. uh, a market has been defined as a group of people. Basically, what is market? Market is a place where number of peoples are gathered, okay, as consumers, they said, as consumers, okay, or as part of organizations, meaning that either in a market, and where is a market, oh sorry, what is market? Market is a place where where people gather in shape of either customers or in a shape of organizations. And for example, market is a place where peoples are gathered, okay, in shape of buyer and seller. Simple word. Okay. So as consumers or as part of the organizations, need and have the ability, okay, need and have the ability, willingness, and authority to purchase products in a product class. Meaning, for example, if someone, any both of them, seller and buyer, they have, I mean, based on their needs, they are sitting or they are coming to the market. So as consumers or as a part of organization, need and have the ability, they are needy, and plus they have the ability, plus they are willingness, and plus they have the authority to purchase the products in a product class, meaning they are there, okay, to buy products. Purchasing is a British word, okay, buying something. Markets typically encompass a large number of people who may have similar overall needs, but who may be a diverse group in terms of their demographic characteristics, preferences, lifestyle, culture, and geographical context. Okay. Markets typically encompass of large number of people, of course. Okay. In marketing, different people are coming. Okay. Who may have similar overall needs, but who may be diverse groups in terms of their demographic characteristics. Yani, in market, when we call it is a market, so in market, for example, you will be going, let's say there are let's say that there is a market. I am going to buy something. I am going something, for example, I went to the market, okay, to buy some bread. Okay, next to me my neighbor, let's say, next to me my neighbor is following me. He came to the same supermarket, okay, and he bought, let's say, an ice cream. Okay, so in market, um, I as a customer, my neighbor as a customer, okay, plus the supermarket. I mean, that was the place where consumers and the organizations, okay, together. Okay, what was the purpose? The purpose was, okay, to buy and sell. What was the purpose? To buy and sell. We buy something, for example, we bought something, okay, and the marketers, the organizations, they sell something. However, market typically encompass a large number of people, but these markets have different qualities and characteristics. Um, I myself, for example, I buy, let's say, I buy a bread, okay, whereas my neighbor, for example, he buy an ice cream. So he bought ice cream, I bought bread. So market typically encompass a large number of people who may have similar overall needs. Let's say my third neighbor, my second neighbor, he came, okay, and he bought the similar bread as I bought. So in this case, the customers are similar, who may have similar overall needs, but who may be a diverse group. Diverse means a change group. The one who bought an ice cream is from a diverse group. Another person, for example, came, okay, and he bought an ice cream. So meaning that he is similar to the other ice cream person. The third person, let's say, sorry, the fourth person, he came and he asked for a battery cell. Battery cell. Also change. For example, another person came, okay, and he was looking for, let's say, for milk, let's say. Meaning that who may have similar overall needs, but who may be a diverse group in terms of their demographic characteristics. Demographic, for example, demographic, yani at that, what is demographic? Demographic is basically your name, age, family, tribe. It's basically a characteristics. For example, nationality. Okay, these all characteristics belongs to demographics. For example, at this time, let's say morning, I need a heavy breakfast. Okay, let's say I am Pakistani. I am Pakistani, and as Pakistani, I need to take a heavy breakfast. Okay, let's say another nationality. Let's say an Egyptian. Maybe they have not this nature. Maybe they have different than me. So basically, this is a demographic change. Demographic. Okay, so who may have similar overall needs, but who may be a diverse group in terms of their demographic characteristics, preferences, priorities. What are their priorities? My priorities in the morning. Okay, Egyptians priorities in the morning, Saudi priorities in the morning, Indian priorities in the morning. Any preferences could be different. For example, I love tea, I love coffee. For example, in the morning. For example, my other friend from India, let's say, he is going for a heavy breakfast. So meaning that there is a difference. So his preferences are different than mine. So basically, this is basically a demographic characteristics. Based on these demographic characteristics, okay, we say that overall needs, but who may be a diverse group in terms of their demographic characteristics, their preferences, lifestyle, cultures, and geographical context. So these are the basically things that make the distinguish between different groups. Point number 3, it makes sense for organizations to focus on serving the needs of subset of a market to ensure a good fit between an organization's offering and customers' needs, characteristics, and context. This is very simple. It makes sense for organizations to focus on serving the needs of subsets of the market to ensure a good fit between organizations' offering and customer needs, characteristics, and context. This is very simple as we discussed. The last point, the process of dividing up a market into smaller groups of people is called segmentation. As I told you, what is segmentation? It's the same thing. The process of dividing up, and I already told you that basically the companies or the organizations, they are dividing customers. So this dividing process is known as segmentation. Different group of people. Okay, guys, so far clear? Walid, aloo da paratha. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, we will go for the next slide. What is segmentation? We already discussed that what is segmentation. As I told you that so many times, you will see that there is a repetition. Okay, focusing and offering. Okay, how to focus and offering. Focusing and offering, segmentation, like division. The companies are dividing people. The companies are dividing customers. Segmentation, the process of grouping customers in markets with some heterogeneity into smaller, more similar or homogeneous segments. The identification of target customers groups in which customers are aggregate into groups with similar requirements and buying characteristics. Okay, there is not something special that we did not discuss in the earlier slides. Okay, segmentation is basically a process when the companies or organizations divide people, okay, based on some similar, okay, or homogeneous, okay, into smaller, more similar or homogeneous segmentation. So basically, this identification of target customer groups in which customers are aggregated into groups with similar requirements and buying characteristics. So this whole process is basically what? It's a segmentation. So it's basically a dividing process. Segmentation and targeting basis of segmentation. There are many bases on which a market can be segmented. Okay, how the companies are segmenting. Okay, how do they do this this process? As discussed earlier, consumers markets can be segmented using the following variables. For example, demographic, geographic, psychographic, and behavioristic. Okay, based on your demography, based on your demographic characteristics, you can be segmented. Based on your geography, you can be segmented. Based on your psychographic and based on your behavioristic. These four characteristics, based on these four characteristics, okay, you will be segmented. You will be segmented by the company. Let's say, for example, number one, demographic. Demographic is basically the customer's age, gender, ethnicity, religion, education, income, occupation, social class, life stage, and family size, and more. It has no limitations, by the way. Anything, okay, anything that is somehow a part of your life, okay, is basically a demographic. Living style, okay, let's say living style, okay, all these are demography. uh, so based on are dividing their customers. This is number first. Number two, geographic. Geographic, okay, like geography. Geographic, country, region, country or state, province, city, neighborhood, population, market density, urban, suburban, rural, and climate. So based on demographic and based on geographic. Now, the third one is psychographic. Psychographic includes personality, lifestyle, motives. Psychographic. Whereas behavior or behavioristic, usage and volume rate, how often you are using this product, benefits, what exactly you are looking for um, in this product, price sensitivity, how sensitive you are, okay, how wealthy you are, and plus loyalty, how loyal you are with this product or with this service. So based on demography, geography, psychography, and your behavior, the companies or the organizations are segmenting their customers. Okay, guys. Uh, this is segmentation variables for customers, consumers market. You look at if you can look at this demographic variables, meaning some what is in your mind. Geographic variables. Variables. The word variables. When we say variables, variables is something that could change with the something that is not constant. For example, human beings, they are not constant. Okay, human beings are not constant. We are in a continuous process. So when we say demographic variables, geographic variables, psychographic variables, behavioral variables, the word variables are used, or the word variable is used here because consumers or customers or any human beings, they are growing. So because they are not constant, they are growing. So that's why we are using the word variables. So demographic variables meaning it's constantly change. Similarly, geographic change, psychographic change, behavioral variables continuously a changing process. Okay. They said that segmentation process to be effective, segmentation variable needs for the company. Okay, company's perspective when they are conducting any segmentation process. So to be more effective, the segmentation process needs to be, or the segmentation variables needs to be measurable, accessible, substantial, differentiable, and actionable. Measurable. Number one, measurable. It can be measured, can measure segment size, buying power, and profiles. Meaning, when the companies are segmenting people, or when the companies are segmenting the markets, okay, it should be measurable. For example, let's say 2% to the south, 3% to the west, meaning that something is, it could be a measurable, meaning that they can do the calculation. So it should be a measurable. So can measure segment size, buying power, and profiles. Accessible, can be reached and served. Accessible, for example, a companies, if they are segmenting their market, okay, so they should be in their access. Basically, they are in their axis. Based on this axis, they are conducting the segmentation process. Number third is substantial. Substantial are large and profitable to serve. It's substantial is basically this should be a large. I mean, this segmentation process should be a large and profitable to serve. It's a big market, and it's It should be a big, not small. Okay. Differentiable. Differentiable meaning that you can make, for example, very clearly say that this product is belongs to this company. This product has this product. This service is from that company. Meaning that it should be differentiable. It should be wadah to you. Who is offering who, and what is offering who, and who is offering what. Okay, so differentiable are distinguishable and responds differently. Okay, actionable, the last, can be targeted through tailored marketing actionable. For example, some the if the I mean the actionable means, for example, if the stock is finishing. Okay, so the supply or the distribution process could not stop, meaning always it should be in action. I mean the supply and demand process should be in action always. So this is the segmentation process. Targeting. What is targeting, guys? How's it so far? Clear? Malik Hamdan is the last. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, targeting. What is targeting? Targeting is basically a focusing on a segment of customers. For example, within segment, or when you say that I want to sell my product to this specific group of customers, meaning that you already divide them, and now you will serve by providing your services or with your product, meaning that companies, they are targeting different segments, meaning that they will serve. This serving process is basically a targeting. So targeting is a focusing on a segment of customers. So and a target market, targeting, okay, in a small level, whereas a target market is comparatively a big. So a target market is a particular portion of the total population which is identified. For example, that is targeted. So by the marketer to be the most likely to purchase its products or services. A target market. I want to target Riyadh market. I want to target a Riyadh market. Okay. Let's say I want to target a market. Okay. Towards the east, towards the south, meaning that I am targeting a market, the whole market. Okay, and of course it will be a specified portion, not as a whole market, a specified portion. For example, let's say I am manufacturing a company of let's say um, um, electronic items. Okay, specific electronic items. I cannot say that all over the world or the people are surviving. Okay, sorry, cannot survive without electronics. Okay, without electronics, when I say the people or the customers cannot survive, can survive without, meaning that I need a limited portion of the market. This limited portion is basically telling me, okay, that without your product the customers can survive. So here the word use is a particular portion of the total population. Okay, a target market is a particular portion of the total population which is defined. For example, that is target. I am targeting a specific people by the marketers to be the most likely to purchase its products or services. So this was targeting. Further, targeting is determining which segments to target will draw on an organization's marketing research and analysis of the marketing environment that includes consideration of so customer needs and wants. So based on these considerations, the companies are dividing and segmenting, okay, based on the customer needs and wants. So what are the customer needs and wants? Needs are those when the customers cannot survive without it. Sorry. For example, needs are basic things. Without air, human beings cannot survive. Whereas wants, yes, you can survive. You need water, you need food. Okay. You want air. No. Want comes after the need. So basically, you need something that is that you cannot survive. You cannot survive without having air, let's say. Okay. So you need oxygen, you need water, you need food, you need shelter where you live. Okay. So customer needs and wants of different segments. Competitors, to help identify a suitable competitive advantage in relation to different segments. Competitors always playing a significant role. Why? Because uh, the opposite word that is used for competition is a monopoly. A monopoly or monopoly is something where there is no competition. When there is a company, the only existing company, no competition, we call them monopoly. Okay, the last one is organization's competencies and resources. Organization competencies, capable how capable the organizations are and what resources do they have, how they can utilize their wealth, or how they are using or utilizing their capital, their investment. So how competent they are, okay, and how they are and what resources do they have to assess any assessment calculation to assess the strategic windows, the fit with the key market requirements. So these are the targeting. Okay, there are some types of targeting strategies. These are the examples. I will explain this now. Targeting strategies: undifferentiated, differentiated, concentrated, and customized. Different strategies are used by the different companies. Okay, these are the common targeting strategies are used by different companies. For example, targeting strategies include undifferentiated targeting, differentiated targeting, concentrated targeting, and customized. Number one, undifferentiated targeting strategy. What is undifferentiated strategy? For example, making the same offer to the whole market, such as BBC News. BBC News, British Broadcasting. Okay, British Broadcasting News, meaning all over the world it's the same. You cannot, for example, in Saudi Arabia, BBC. Let's say in Pakistan, BBC. Let's say in the States, BBC. In the British countries, BBC. It's the same, okay? But maybe the language is the difference. But news is the same. So making the same offer to the whole market, the whole world, let's say to the whole world, okay? For example, BBC, okay? If you look at this, see, undifferentiated, number one, making the same offer to the whole market. For example, BBC News, all are colored with the blue. Okay. If you look at number two, differentiated, meaning you can do the difference. For example, making different offers to separate market segments. For example, Clark shoes. See, you can, number two, differentiated, making different offers to separate market segments. For example, Clark shoe, meaning you can make the difference. Number one was undifferentiated, one product to everyone. Whereas the second one is differentiated, meaning واضح فرق. The third one is concentrated, focusing on one or few market segments. For example, racehorse studs. Concentrated is meaning that focusing on one or few market segments niche. For example, racehorse studs. Concentration, yani differentiated and concentration. Concentration meaning you more focusing on this specific. Of course, we will serve the others, but more focus on this, meaning it's concentrated. Whereas the last one is customized. Customized. Customized is one-to-one marketing, one-to-one. For example, I come to you, let's say. I come to you and I want to sell my product. One-to-one marketing. Direct sales, let's say. One-to-one. So often in a combination with a segment strategy. For example, mini cars, which allow customers to customize the car's appearance. We call it, let's say, if you look at this, customized. For example, I want this quality or this feature in my product. I want this characteristics. I want this, meaning that customer has the authority to customize their products. So customize one-to-one marketing, often in a combination with a segment strategy. For example, mini cars, which allows customers to customize the car's appearance. So types of targeting strategies. Okay, positioning, we already discussed that. What is positioning? Positioning is arranging for a product to occupy a clear, distinctive and desirable place relatively to competing products in the minds of targeting customer. As I told you, positioning is basically a space or a place, okay, in your mind for a products and for a services. So this is a positioning. Focusing and offering. Focusing and offering. Marketers often use perceptual positioning maps to examine customers' perceptions of their offering against those of competitors. Perceptual. Perceptual is from perception. What is perception? Perception is something, your opinion about something. We call it perception. Okay. What do you think about this product? Or what do you think about this service? Okay. Let's say I say that I like this product. This is my perception. Okay, what do you think about this product? My thinking or my opinion about this product is that this product needs some further clarification. For example, distinguishing, it is not clear distinguishing with the competitors, meaning that this is my perception. I like you, this is my perception. I dislike you, this is my perception. So marketers often use the perceptual positioning maps to examine customers or to read the minds of the customers, okay, of their offering against those of competitors. Okay, what is perceptual positioning map? This is perceptual positioning map. Yani everyone knows, okay, the high prices products, okay, the low prices products, the high quality products, and the low quality. So if you look at this, for example, Kia Motors, okay, low quality, low prices, whereas Infinity, okay, high prices, okay, but quality is not that high. Comparatively, if you look at Audi or BM, if you compare BM with Renault, Renault is low quality comparatively to BM, and plus low price comparatively with the Mini. Mini has a high price, Renault has a low price, the quality is low of Renault, whereas the Mini had the high price. So this is high quality, low quality, high prices and low prices. So based on this perceptual positioning maps, the companies or organizations, they are using this perceptual positioning maps to examine or to read or to identify the customer's perceptions of their offering against those of the competitors. Positioning. Positioning is about taking a customer's perspective. We already discussed that. What is it? Positioning is about taking a customer's perspectives, It is how customers perceive differences between competing offerings. Okay, why this shows us basically that why the companies are doing this positioning process. Organizations should take their heritage into account when formulating a new offering. The new offering's credibility and trust among customers will be affected by the organization's heritage. When Toyota wanted to move into the luxury car market, it created a new luxury, okay, vehicle division under the brand name of Lexus. Yani how the Toyota transformed, okay, their brands, because Toyota was famous only for durable cars, okay, so they transformed, okay, their services. So it created a new luxurious vehicle division under the brand name of Lexus, as Toyota had not previously been known as luxury car brand. Okay, so this created a distance between the two lines of car offering. One is above and the other is below. Okay, so this is also a positioning. Many organizations embed and implant their positioning in their strap line, okay, statements that organizations link to their brand when they communicate about it. For example, positioning, yani, even as I told you, yani, it's something we call it strap line. Yani, something is feed in your mind, okay, as an image. For example, number one, if you look at this example of such position strap lines include the National British newspaper. So they call it what? The Times. The Times. However, as a strap line, they will use or they are using quality journalism wherever and whenever. So this quality journalism wherever and whenever, wherever and whenever is basically what? This is a strap line, meaning that an image will remain, okay, in the minds of the readers of this newspaper. Basically the name of the newspaper is The Times, but they are using this strap line. Why they are using this strap line? Because if you look at from the first, many organizations embed their positioning in their strap line, the statement that organizations link to their brand when they communicate about it, meaning that they want to market their self. They want to market their self even when they are using or utilizing their names. Okay, so quality journalism wherever and whenever. Similarly, number two, the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, RNLI, the charity that saves lives at sea. Okay, the charity that saves lives at sea. These are just an example. For example, the third, the car market, BMW. The car market, BMW. What is their strapline? The ultimate driving machine. The ultimate driving machine, yani BMW, and within brackets, the ultimate driving machine. Similarly, the industrial and automotive lubricants brand Castrol. What did they say as a strapline? It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering. These are the straplines of different companies. So, guys, this was the ending of today's lecture. So, you have any question or something? I hope this was fruitful, easy and fruitful. I hope at least you guys are learning something from me. Okay. Okay. Malik Hamdan, Walid, Malik, Bushra, Walid, Ala. Very good. Okay. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, so you can send me an email. I already shared my email with you guys. Onward. So if you have any questions, so kindly do not forget to share, to say that I am from B207A, okay, B207A section, and my inquiry is this, okay. Okay guys, so see you, all the best, and meanwhile Meanwhile, again, I'm repeating my words. If you have any questions, you can send me an email. Okay. Attendance, I still don't know, because in LMS, the student strength is still not identified. I was looking for the student strength, I didn't find. However, don't worry about attendance. So inshallah we will manage. Okay guys, see you inshallah. All the best. Yes, yani today, and let's say Sunday, so Monday, Tuesday, yeah, Sunday and Tuesday, the same timings, 10 to 12. This is our timing. Okay guys, see you. All the best. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.